Tony Khan is once again promising a major announcement, his favorite pastime. A major surprise is in store for all of us. He was back on Busted Open Radio Friday morning. He said this about this week's Dynamite coming up. I am going to tell everybody right now, you definitely will not want to miss this Wednesday night Dynamite next week. I've been talking a lot about a big announcement in the world of pro wrestling. Not only is there going to be a lot of great wrestling on the show, I promise you guys right now, I have a huge announcement coming and nobody knows what it is. It's going to be something very important to the wrestling business. It's not just one particular piece of talent. It is something very special, and I'm very excited about it. I believe it is something we're going to be in a position to announce on Wednesday, and so I am pretty excited about that. He had said earlier in the week that he was still working things out with the lawyers, and then listening to him at the end of that statement, he may not 100% be ready to announce whatever this is by Wednesday. He only said that he hopes to. So hopefully we'll find out on Wednesday what the big announcement is. Nobody knows for sure. You know, the people at Fightful that they spoke to said they've asked, and whatever it is, it's being kept extremely close to the vest. Now, I've seen a lot of guessing that it could have something to do maybe with buying Ring of Honor and the Ring of Honor tape library. He did make a comment in the statement that it's not so much a talent announcement, but he says it's going to be very important to the wrestling business. So this sounds like something much bigger than just AEW. So people are speculating maybe there's a Ring of Honor connection there. The tape library could have value to them because they have people under contract like CM Punk and Bryan Danielson and Adam Cole, the Young Bucks, Jay Lethal. You know, these were big names in Ring of Honor. In some cases, these guys cut their teeth in Ring of Honor. They came up in Ring of Honor. They won their first world title in Ring of Honor. So having access to that old footage, and maybe one day if they have a streaming service of their own or putting out DVDs or whatever it might be, stuff on their YouTube channel, whatever, you know, could be very useful to them. It could become very valuable to them. I am struggling to see what buying the actual Ring of Honor promotion would really do for them. I mean, I suppose they could buy Ring of Honor or prop it up in some way. Maybe they can use it as some kind of a developmental system of their own. I don't know. I don't see what the real benefit would be in them buying Ring of Honor. Now, I think there's a better chance of it being something like hosting some kind of big inter-promotional event with New Japan, or even opening it up to all promotions. We know WWE would not, take part. But you could have AEW talent, you could have some of these, Ring of Honor free agents, Impact talent, New Japan talent, GCW, whatever, people from all of these places. I am reminded here, New Japan was supposed to run a show called Wrestle Dynasty in Madison Square Garden 2 years ago before COVID canceled everything. New Japan helped sell out Madison Square Garden in 2019 for the G1 Supercard with ROH. And this was going to be their first independent event of their own at the Garden. Could New Japan pack the Garden the way they did with Ring of Honor? And it got postponed to 2021, and it never happened. 2021 came and went. COVID didn't. And so the event never happened. The New Japan product right now feels very cold. Still a lot of great wrestling going on. I haven't been able to keep up with all of it. I'm trying to. I saw the brackets for the New Japan Cup. I mean, they got a lot going on, but the product itself feels as cold as it has been in years. Together, though, with AEW, I think they could sell out Madison Square Garden again. Someone on the stream on Friday night brought up Craven Cottage in the UK. Tony Khan has said he wants to run a UK stadium show at Craven Cottage. I think they could fit around 20 or 25,000 people. It's like a small stadium. If not Madison Square Garden, maybe AEW and New Japan could run a joint show at Craven Cottage. I think whatever the announcement ends up being, my sense is it probably is something along those lines. But nobody knows for sure because Tony Khan is keeping mum. We'll find out. The words that he is using to hype this thing up. Again, we've seen him promote surprises before and use these words and use these superlatives to describe what it is. And then, it's hard to please everybody. You get people's hopes up, and unless you deliver on something big, I always say, I would much rather under-promise and over-deliver than over-promise and under-deliver. I just think that's a good rule to live by in life, let alone in PR and marketing. But Tony Khan seems to think that this is going to be something that is going to be major news for the entire wrestling business. We shall see.